What's up, guys? This your girl Iesha Marie with a video. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So I'm like so excited. This is actually my very first YouTube channel. So I'm excited. Like I'm just super excited. Like, and it's so crazy because I did not want to do this at all. But everybody kept telling me you should do it, like my friends and family. So, anyways, enough of the rambling. I am basically telling everyone a story about what happened to me. A lot of people on my Facebook, which my Facebook name is Iesha Still Here Marie, and my Instagram, which is I am Iesha _ Marie with 2 eyes. And basically everybody just been curious and asking me like, what happened to you? Like, what happened to you? I just recently posted a video of me taking my first step. So I'm so excited because every day I am improving. But I'm just sick and tired of, keep explaining the story over and over and over. Like, not in a bad way, but sometimes it does take a lot out of me to continuously keep explaining the story of what happened to me, because sometimes it makes me feel some type of way, like I'm still going through the situation. My shirt is the brave one because I am brave. If you just now tuning in, please like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. I'm happy to be a part of the YouTube family. I'm officially a YouTuber. Like, I'm happy. So let's go ahead and get started with the story. So on June 3rd 2019, I was involved in a bad car accident. No one really knows what exactly happened to me. It's still under investigation, so they're still trying to figure out exactly what happened. But my car did, it just ran into a brick wall. Like, it was in a brick wall. Like, if you was to drive by, you know how you drive and you look both ways, it would look like I'm literally parked in front of the building, not knowing that I hit the building because of the accident. I just don't, even if I was involved in a hit and run, which is under investigation, like, I'm not going to go deep into that. But how can you live with yourself, literally, knowing that you hit someone and you flee the scene? Like, even if you didn't have license, even if it wasn't your car, still, like, you don't know if that person is alive or really hurt. Like, you don't, like, I just couldn't live with myself. That's just me personally. Like, I just couldn't, like, guilt would just eat at me. It would just take the best out of me to where I'll just call 911, like, that car accident them few days back, I caused it. Like, I just have a heart. Like, I don't know how people can be just so heartless. But yeah, so they're still trying to figure that out. But I'm sorry, it just sometimes take a lot out of me. But if you're just now tuning in, please go like, subscribe, and comment. I'm just basically telling the story about my car accident and my current situation with me being at a nursing home. So let me go ahead and tell you the story from beginning and end. So on June 3rd, 2019, I was in a real bad car accident. That day I was off. I was, helping out with family and stuff. I was actually supposed to go over to my mom's house and wash my clothes. My bad, guys. I talk with my hands, and I'm really nervous because, like, I'm recording. Like, it's crazy because I've been on live and stuff, but this is kind of different. Like, I don't know. It's weird. So just bear with my hands. I'll just start dancing or something. Don't excuse me. I cannot do that. Well, but I still be thinking I can do it. So, I call my mom because I call my mom every morning just to check up on her. I call her, she called me, just to make sure everything is fine. So I asked my mom if I can wash clothes that day because the 1 bedroom that I said, yes, I'm at 1 bedroom, bullet on a budget, ain't nothing, I ain't got no kids, I don't have no man, so I do stay by myself. And don't have a washer and dryer connection, so I would just go over to my mom's house and wash my clothes. So she was like, yeah, you can come wash your clothes. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm getting dressed for the day, getting my clothes situated. And I was just like, man, I could wash my clothes, anytime. My mom don't live that far. She literally live around the corner from me. And I'm like, I just want to get out the house that day. Like, it was a nice day. It just started getting hot outside. Like, I just wanted to be out. Like, just do something. Go to the movies, anything. Like, I just wanted to be out. So I called my sister, my fave. We 10 months apart, so we're really close. So I called my sister, asking her what she was doing that day, because I definitely wanted to do something. So my sister was at school. She go to school to be a photographer. Please hit her up. What's her? I'm trying to think of her. Her Instagram name is Straight Shots by. Hold on. Straight Shots by Sasha. I don't know, but I'm going to put that in the description. I'm also going to talk about my shirt at the end of the video as well, and I'm going to add all that information at the end. So if you guys want to get your pictures done, y'all can hit my sister up. If you want to order a shirt that say A Brave One, I'll have that information as well, because we all have been through our own trials and tribulations, so I feel like everyone can relate to that message of being a great one. If you're just now tuning in, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'm just basically telling a story about my car accident and my current situation, me being in a nursing home. So once I hit my sister up, and she told me she was at school, so I'm like, all right, we'll link up after you leave school. But I still wanted to get out the house. I didn't want to sit in my house to go sit in another house, which was my mom's house, just to, do laundry. I wasn't trying to sit in the house that day. So just so happened, my friend called me like, hey, what you doing? And I'm like, nothing. I'm trying to find something to do. She just recently moved into her new crib. So she like, won't you come over and see the crib? So I'm like, all right. So I go over there and see the house. She giving me a walkthrough. I'm telling her different ideas of how she could decorate the living room, her room, the kids' room. We just vibing, having a good time. So then she asked me like, well, can you take me to go get my kids? So I'm like, cool, I could take you to go get your kids. I just filled up my tank. So I'll take her to go get her kids. So I'm like, hey, let's go do something with the kids. I love kids. I don't have kids personally. I have nieces and nephews. I have god kids. Like, literally all my friends have kids besides one and me, but everyone else had kids. But I love kids. I really do. And I want to have kids one day. So I'm just asking her, like, let's do something with the kids. Like, let's go to the water park or something. So I'll take her to the water park downtown Columbus. And the kids running around, having a good old time. We walking around, vibing, just talking about life and what we want to do. Just having a good old time. So then one of her kids like, I'm hungry. So I was craving pizza that day. Anyway, so I'm like, all right, cool. I'm asking her, like, have you ever been to this pizza joint called Hound Dog's Pizza? It's on High Street. She told me no. So I'm like, cool. I got a chance to go get some pizza. So we go to the pizza joint. We kicking in stuff, just eating and stuff. I skipped the part. Okay, so when we was at the water park, I'm going back. So when we was at the water park, my sister did call me, because remember earlier that day we were supposed to link up, but she was at school. So when she called me when I was downtown, she was with her boyfriend eating. And she was just basically telling me, like, once she get in with him, she going to still link up with me. So I just wanted to go back to that because I forgot that part. So anyways, forward, we're eating. We get done eating and stuff. I take her and her kids home because I got to work tomorrow. She got to work. Kids got to go to, daycare, school, whatever. So I'm taking them home. Kid you not, her youngest is like boo-hoo crying. He did not want to get out of my car. Like, he was holding on to the headrest, like holding on it tight, and his mom yelling like, get in the house, come on, let's go. Like, he boohoo crying, like he wanted to go with me. So my friend like, well, won't you just stay the night? You don't have to be to work till 10 a.m. Won't you just stay the night and go to work from here? And at first I was going to stay the night, but then I thought about it like, nah, I'm cool, thank you. I'm just going to go home because, man, I love being in my own bed. I don't know about nobody else, but I just enjoy being in my bed. Like, if y'all could read in between the lines, I sleep a certain way, if y'all know what I mean, and I just like to be comfortable. So I, passed that. I'm like, yeah, thanks for the offer, but I'm gonna go home. So they eventually go in the house. It took a while. Her son boo crying. I'm telling them like, hey, I'll see you this weekend. Do something with you guys. It was like hurt my little heart. Like, oh my God, he's crying. Like he wants to be with me, not knowing he was basically giving me a warning sign of what's to come. Like it's so crazy how God just work things out in your life. Like that's the crazy part. If I knew what I knew now, I would either A, stay home that day, B, went to my mom's house and washed clothes, or C, stay the night. I definitely would have not went home if I knew what I knew now. But if you just now tuning in, I'm just basically telling the story of my recent car accident and my current situation. Please, no hateful comments. It's already hard enough for me to open up and just explain my situation and what I'm going through and what I've been through. So just please, 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 no negative comments, just all positivity. They go in the house. Ooh, excuse me, I burped. Sorry. They go in the house, so I'm literally still in front of my house. So I think either I called my sister or my sister called me, one or the other. And she like, where you at? I'm like, all right, I'm about to go home. So she like, all right, I'm about to meet you. Like she was about to meet me at my house. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I think my mom called me too. And I was talking to my mom as well, but I'm still in front of my friend's house. And my car is hooked up, my phone is hooked up to my car, so everything's like free hands. Like I don't, text and drive. I had on my seatbelt, all that good stuff. And yeah. So I'm driving down Lockbourne. For people that are in the Columbus, Ohio area, they know that is the south side of Columbus. So I'm driving down Lockbourne to get towards 104, which is the freeway, so I can go home because I stay in Reynoldsburg, which is the east side of Columbus. So my friend stays south, I stay east, and you feel me, I'm going home. So I don't know what I was just doing with my hands, but I was going home and I never made it home. So, sometimes it gets to me, and then sometimes I'm like, God gave you a second chance, a new platform, just make the best out of it. So I try to stay humble. But don't get me wrong, I do have my day. So if you guys want to just, go to my Instagram, go to my Facebook, and just leave positive comments, or you just want to talk and stuff, I will gladly appreciate it. Thank you guys. So I'm driving, and at this point, I don't know what happened after I was driving down Lockbourne. Everything is just a blur. So what I'm telling you forward, moving on, is from what my mom told me, the doctor told me, the police told me, and what my sister told me. Because due to the accident, I lost my short-term memory, so I don't remember nothing at all. So, I guess I was involved in a hit and run. Like, it's still under investigation. They're still trying to figure out, like, what exactly happened. Me, personally, I just couldn't live with myself knowing that I hit someone. Like, wanted to know if they're okay. Like, they could be hurt, dead, praise the Lord. Just anything, like, and I couldn't live with myself. Like, I have a heart. Like, I couldn't live with myself. Like, I would literally call the police, like, hey, that accident a few days ago, that was me. Like, I just couldn't live with myself. Like, I don't, it just gets me. Like, because so many thoughts just go through my brain. It's just like, I have to breathe. So, they don't know how long I was out there. Like, I try to do the timing from when I left my friend and when I did my phone calls and when I pulled off. Like, just trying to time everything out, and it's still like some gaps in between, so they really don't know how long I was even out there. So my car lost control and ran into a brick building. So if you was just to ride by, you know how you just ride and you glance to the left, glance to the right, which I believe I just looked the wrong way both sides. But you know how you drive and you just glance yourself to look at your surroundings, make sure, you know, the car to you, you know, everything is fine. So if you was just to ride by, it would just basically look like, you know, I'm parked in front of the building, like I'm parked, not knowing that, you know, I've been in a car accident. So it wasn't for this couple, this guy and his girl. I don't know why this keep falling out of my bed. This guy and his girl was going to the gas station, and nearby gas station, they seen me. So they ran to the gas station and got help. Once again, I do not remember anything from this point, just only a few things. So this is what my mom told me, the doctor told me, the police, and yada yada. So they ran to the gas station. All the people from the gas station ran to, you know, see if I was okay. They called the police. And, you know, it's crazy because I couldn't open my eyes. I couldn't talk. I couldn't move. Like, I couldn't do anything. But it was weird because, like, I heard everything. And, you know, my therapist told me that, you know, people that have been through tragedies similar to mine or worse go through the same, where we can hear. I don't know. It's just weird. Like, they were just explaining everything to me, and it just freaked me out. It's just weird. So I heard everything, and due to how the car, you know, hit, they had to use the jaws of life to get me out of the vehicle. So they were able to get me out of the vehicle. I'm still, you know, unconscious. Like, I don't know what's going on or anything. They did, you know, pronounce me dead, but they were able to bring me back. And it's crazy because, like, I heard him, like, try one more time, try one more time. Like, I even felt them throw the white sheet on me. Like, it was just so crazy. Like, I wouldn't wish this on nobody. I don't have no enemies, but even if I had an enemy, I would not wish, like this what I'm going through. Like, this is real. Like, this is nothing fake. This ain't no YouTube, none of that. Like, this is my real life, and it's hard for me to just let people in. It's a big step for me just to do this YouTube channel. Like, I'm letting you guys in my life. Like, it's just sad. Like, I'm not gonna cry. I promise I'm not gonna cry. But I wouldn't wish this on nobody. Like, period. Point blank. Nobody. So, they brought me back. At this point, I'm a Jane Doe. If you do not know what a Jane Doe is, that's basically someone with no identification. They couldn't find my ID or nothing, so I'm a Jane Doe. And that's the name they use for when you go to the hospital and you have no identity. I don't know. I guess for the records or something, but yeah. So, and it was weird because I had on my fanny pack. Yes, I am a 90s baby. Like, fanny packs, tie-dye, all that. That's me. So I had on my fanny pack, but for some reason my fanny pack flew off and was in the back seat, like up under the passenger seat. But at this time, when they finally got me out the car, they didn't know that, you know, my fanny pack was up under the seat, the passenger seat. And then I have two phones at the time. One was for business and the other one was personal. My personal phone was laying on the floor on the passenger seat, and then my business phone was up under the driver's seat, but they didn't know that at the time. So they rushed me to the hospital. I'm still unknown, whatever, but they didn't use the name Jane Doe for me, which is the weird part. They used another name, and it said I was like 118 years old, like some weird stuff. It was just crazy. So as I'm getting shipped to the hospital, they're still searching through the car to, you know, find my identity. I was at the hospital for a little minute before they even found my identity. Like, they grabbed my phone, they grabbed my phone and stuff. They did the thumbprint to open my phone. So when they opened my phone, they seen mommy. So they called, not from my phone, but they called from the hospital phone. And my mom do karaoke. So at this time, it's late at night. So my mom at karaoke with my aunt and uncle, you know, kicking it, doing her little karaoke thing. and she get a missed call. She go to the bathroom, notice that she had a missed call from the hospital, which is OSU in Columbus, Ohio. So at this point, my mom started panicking, like, why is the hospital calling me? So she's starting to call everybody. You know, she instantly mommy mode. She called my brother. My brother cool. She called my sister. My younger sister just recently had a baby. So she called my sister. My sister cool. My niece cool. Like, everybody cool. My mom called my other sister, like, have you heard from Iesha? Like, I got a weird phone call from the hospital. I'm just calling around, checking, make sure everybody cool. And my sister, like, you know, I just talked to her, you know, hours ago. She was supposed to meet me at her house, you know. And my mom like, well, what? And then my sister like, well, oh, she was with her friend that day. Let me call her friend. So at this point, my sister like on 10. Because my mom all worried. Now my sister worried. So my sister called my friend, you know, like, what's going on? Where Iesha at? Thinking that, you know, my phone dead or something. She like, oh, Iesha been left. So as soon as she said Iesha been left, my sister was like, oh, what's going on? Start drilling her. Like, you know, how long ago did she leave? Like, can't nobody find her. Mommy just got a weird phone call from the hospital. Like, you was the last person with her. We trying to see what's going on. So she like, oh, she been left, you know. She been with me all day. So I see why my sister was feeling some type of way. To be honest, I probably would have done the same thing if it was vice versa. So at this point, they finally, my mom panicking and stuff, like, oh, we gotta leave. So they finally found my fanny pack. But at this time, when they finally found the fanny pack, my mom was already at the hospital. Like, she rushed to the hospital and she's sitting in the waiting room trying to see what's going on. Like, she asking them my name. And at this time, they like, we don't have Iesha Walker. Like, we don't have Iesha Walker nowhere. So my mom panicking, like, I just got a phone call. Like, what you mean you don't have no Iesha Walker? She's not answering the phone. Like, straight mommy mode. Like, shout out to my mom. Like, straight mommy mode. So finally, hours later, they get my fanny pack. They find out that it was, you know, up under the passenger seat. They get my fanny pack. Boom. See my ID. Got my name. All that. So they let my mom in the room. At this point, I'm still unconscious. I do not know anything that... My shirt keep rising. I do not know anything that's going on at this point. So finally, I hear my mom's voice. That's what made me woke up, because I heard my mom's voice and I just woke up. And imagine waking up and you can only see one side of the room. Like, I, you know, was getting ready to panic, and then I see stuff all hooked up, and I'm like, where am I? So my mom like, you know, calm down, because I'm freaking out and stuff. She like, calm down, you was involved in a real bad accident. So the doctor coming in telling me, like, you know, you got 9 broken ribs, one of your ribs stabbed your liver, and you broke your pelvis, the whole front lining, back lining, left side, shattered my left knee, and almost lost my right eye. I got this cut, and let me show you. Trying to close my eye. Trying to close my eye. So, got this cut. I had stitches and whatnot, and I still have a black eye. Just still waiting for it to heal. I'm still healing. So I'm freaking out, whatever. I'm crying like, oh my God, you know, this is terrible. So, what else happened? So they take me to my room, and they was like, oh, you gotta have all these surgeries. So I had well, at that time I had 3 surgeries. Yeah, I had 3 surgeries. At that time they all were back to back. After the surgeries, you know, I was just feeling some type of way. I was feeling depressed because people that was in my life was just like, everything just changed like that, like instant. Just people that I thought that was my friend was switching out, which I will be doing another video about that. You know, friends, you know, fake friends, good friends. I will be doing another video about that. That's another story for another day. But yeah, like people was just mad, switching up on me, and like my feelings was hurt. Like, it was just so much. And shout out to the friends that were there for me. So at the hospital, I was having physical therapy. At this time, I was stiff as a board, so I couldn't basically do anything. Like, I couldn't do nothing. When I say I couldn't do nothing for myself, I couldn't do nothing for myself at all. And once again, I wouldn't wish this on nobody. Like, I don't have no enemies, but I wouldn't wish this on nobody. Like, it's just crazy. And if you just now tuning in, I'm just basically explaining my car accident incident. Please like, comment, and if you do comment, just say some, inspiring, quotes and uplifting, just to, make me feel happy, because this is already a lot out of me just to be able to do this. So I definitely have came a long way, and I will be showing videos and pictures of my journey. So after that, the physical therapy would come. Like, I'm stiff as a board, everything. So due to that, I had to go to a nursing home, which is the first nursing home. I'm currently at the second nursing home. So the first nursing home, everything was cool. Like, they greeted me and my mom. Like, everything was just cool. So I'm like, all right, it's nice here. The only thing I didn't like is that I had to share a room. That was the only thing. And it was getting to me mentally. Like, I'm the youngest one there. Like, it was just really getting to me mentally. Like, it was just a lot. Not to talk about the facility, but yeah, it wasn't good. I just had a lot of bad experience there. I don't eat pork. I haven't ate pork in over 10 plus years. They like just kept constantly sending me pork on my trays, and like, bro, we told you already. You knew this before I came from the hospital. Like, I do not eat pork. My mom told you. I told you. Like, what part that you don't get? So I was having issues with that. And one day, when I was in the dining room, they was serving us our little meal with a little roll. They would always have some type of bread roll for our meals. And I remember sitting at the table, and he brought the roll out to the lady beside me. I used to have my own little crew. Don't talk about me. But my mom used to be like, you and your crew. And I thank God for those ladies that I met at the first nursing home. Like, they really helped me a lot mentally. Because when I first got there, like, I was just so depressed. Like, it was just a lot all at once. And I just didn't know how to take everything. Like, it's like, wow, everything I worked hard for, like, I just lost. Like, it was just a lot. But I know God's gonna bless me. Like, it was just a lot. So I was just mentally going through a lot. But they really helped me along the way. So, yeah, they serving us our food and stuff. And the roll is molded. So I'm in my right frame of mind. I'm going to say something. If I see something that's not right, that's just me. I'm going to speak on it. I'm going to say something. I don't care who like it. I'm going to speak about it. Especially at the nursing home. Like, it's people there that can't speak, not in their right frame of mind. And that's just wrong. Like, that's just wrong, period. If you have any relatives, please, please, please go visit them. If you have any relatives in a skilled facility, nursing home, anything in that nature, just even if it's for 15 to 30 minutes, like, they will appreciate it, because just being in that room, it does something to you. Like, it really does. So please go visit them. So I tell the guy, like, hey, her robe is molded. He getting smart with me. So I'm like, man, whatever. Like, I'm already not in a good mood. I'm in pain. Like, just get the lady a new robe. He get her a new robe. That one got mold on. So I'm like, man, this road got mold. Like, I'm getting irritated at this point. Like, man, this road got mold on it. So he get her a little piece of bread. He didn't even give her another road. So it was just a lot of stuff going on. Like, long story short, it was just a lot of stuff. I called my aunt, you feel me, letting my aunt know, like, the situation. Like, it was just a lot. Like, they wasn't doing my physical therapy how they should. Like, they wasn't working on my pelvis, my leg, and I be having accidents. Yeah, I could talk about it. It's okay. But I'm getting better. I don't have them every day like how I used to. So, you know, they wasn't doing nothing that they was supposed to do, that my doctor set an order for them to do. They wasn't doing it. So due to that, I had to go to the hospital again to get another surgery. So this is the fourth surgery. I had to get it on my leg, which is the same leg that I shattered. It was due to me not getting a proper physical therapy. My leg stiffened really bad to where I couldn't bend it. Like, I couldn't do nothing. Like, I was just in so much pain. So I had to get another surgery for that. And my doctor ordered for me to go to another facility. So at this point, my mom feeling some type of way. She go into mommy mode again. You know how moms is. She write down a list of requirements for us to expect. And the place that I'm currently at now met all the requirements, which I'm so happy that I'm here. Like, it's just so crazy because at the other place, I wouldn't even get dressed. Like, I would just be in my pajamas, like, not getting, like, I was just feeling down. Like, wasn't nothing there to do but bingo. I ain't trying to play bingo. I mean, yeah, I played it once or twice, but every day, like, it was just a lot going on. Like, that place made me feel non-human. Just how they was treating and talking to me, like, it just made me feel some type of way because I'm dependent on y'all. Like, I can't go to the bathroom by myself. Like, I can't wipe myself. Like, I can't do nothing. Like, I'm dependent on y'all. And I just didn't like the whole scene. I didn't like how they was talking. Like, it was making my depression, anxiety go here. Like, I couldn't take it anymore. So I'm glad that my doctor, you know, and my mom and stuff, everybody was on the same page. Even my insurance agreed to get me moved to another facility. So I really love this facility. I'm not sharing a room. I have my own room. I'm getting the physical therapy that I deserve. I have my OT, PT, and ST. If you don't know what ST is, speech therapist. Due to me being in an accident, it has messed up my short-term memory. It also had messed up like my speech. Like, I could talk, but it like messed up my speech. Like, sometimes my words come out like they don't come out right. Like, they come out all scrambled, and I have to be like, do you understand, or I repeat myself a lot. So like, they're helping me basically with that, like gaining my memory, just my strength and stuff back. And you know, I just want to get back to my normal me. That's it. So I'm getting a good therapy. And my therapist also told me, like, with me doing this YouTube channel, it's a part of my therapy. So shout out to her. And you know, this is helping me. And you know, I have someone to vent to. Like, it's helping me. So yeah, I'm just very excited. I am currently in a wheelchair. I can't walk. I will be able to walk. I took my first steps the other day. Please go to my Facebook, which is Iesha Still Here Walker, and you will see my video of me taking my first steps. I was pretty excited. Like, I was so excited. But yeah, I was just so excited and proud of myself. Like, oh my God, like, I really came a long way. I came from not being able to do stuff for myself to being able to take my first steps. But yes, guys, ooh, I ain't mean show my little fat back, but hey, it's cool. You know, I'm a little thick on. But I am in my wheelchair. Just wanted to show you guys that in my room. So I'm glad I have my own private room. I do try to stay very positive, even though this is a big pill to swallow. Like, my whole life changed in a blink of an eye. So it's definitely a big pill, and I have my days where I break down and just cry, but I continue to keep the faith. I continue to stay strong. I have a good support team, my family, my few friends that have been there, even my Facebook and Instagram family. Like, they DM me telling me how proud they are of me. So I'm just so excited, you know, to be doing this journey and have you guys here. Follow me during my little recovery journey. I will be doing other videos as well. Any requests, just hit me up, let me know. I'm new to this. True to this, I know, new to this. And yeah, like I'm just excited. Like, comment, subscribe. I know a lot of people be like 10,000 views. If I just get one view, I'll be okay with that. If I just, touch one person, uplift one person, I will be happy with that. I'm a very humble person. Like, this made me, I was already humble, but this made me really humble. And if I'm just, someone going through the same situation or worse, just know that you will get through it. It may take time. Trust me. I'm a living witness of this. It may take time, but you will get better. You will overcome everything because you wanna know why? You wanna know why? You are the brave one. Only the brave ones will survive the storm. You are brave. Continue to be positive. Continue to pray. Continue to uplift yourself and others around you, and continue to stay humble, because believe me not, your life can change in a blink of an eye. It really can. And just stay humble. Stay humble. And I love you guys. I definitely will be making more videos. I just want to share what has happened to me. And guys, I'm okay. Because you want to know why? God got me. God got me. So please stay tuned. Hit that notification button. And your girl is out of here. We'll be dropping another video. Bye, guys.